Which bedroom were you in there?
Here, Earl, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read you your Miranda warnings. The reason I'm reading these to you is you are in our custody. You are not under arrest.
I understand.
But you are in our custody, so we will read you your Miranda warning. Right here, you can read along with me. Got a turn for you. You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand that? Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. Understand that? You have the right to consult with a lawyer before questioning and to have a lawyer present with you during questioning. Understand that? You cannot afford to hire a lawyer, and one will be appointed to represent you at public expense before or during any questioning if you so wish. Understand that? Do you understand each of these rights? Which I just read to you? Realizing that you have these rights, are you now willing to talk with me? Well,
yeah,
can we talk? Yeah, what I need you to do is, alright, me too.
Well, you know that.
Yeah. That's right, there was 3 lefties yesterday. The guy that was with us, too.
We just,
Well, it was kind of a good thing on our part because you were hiding in the house. So.
You didn't. I wasn't hiding. I was just right there, man.
Earl,
Been around this guy's too many times.
let me ask you this.
Hey, too many times.
What made you come on?
Huh?
What made you come on?
I just was feeling.
Can't he go back in and talk to you and say, hey, it's alright?
My kid came up there. And she knew I was up there too. And then she says, all they want to do is give me fingerprints and...
Was that one of your younger daughters?
Huh?
No, one of your younger daughters?
Yeah, one of my younger daughters.
But she got it right away. So where were you hiding? Upstairs? Behind some clothes?
Well, I was there by my pile of clothes. Seen that pile of clothes and came in the bedroom.
I stayed in the kitchen. There was more than just being gentle.
Or what?
there was like 6 or 7.
6 or 7 of those.
Not all of us.
I'm good.
What's the address of your home there?
6904.
6904? What's the road number? Earl, you could be honest with me about stuff like that. Is this the quickest way to Aurora? Might take 147 or should I just keep going straight?
Yeah, that's good. Because that brings you right into Michigan instead of going all the way around.
Okay. Thought about it after I turned, realized that's probably... You realize I'm from Calumet, and Jim's not from
Where's Jim from?
Madison.
Madison area, huh? Don't be rolling me over down in the ditch.
Some
we got enough gas to get back here. It's looking a little low.
I would say it.
It's low fuel, I just can't. So take this road.
Yeah, take this one right down to the end, and then when you get down to the end, then you're right. And that'll bring us right past Fox Hill.
With this one, run out of gas, this will push us.
Yeah, I lost 38 pounds already since
What's that gut one you got? The shot first?
oh, I got burned.
What's it burn?
My bad.
It's a burn on my belly, on my back, and I got scars on my legs here. 7 years old, playing with gas. Wanted to start a fire, a little bonfire. I had a can, soda can, full of gas, and I ran across the road with it and splashed all over my clothes. Third-degree burns. That's really. I've been there worse.
Don't like it.
Yeah, I was dead. Got me back. I think twice. Rough little childhood. Maybe not rough. How many people do they got working on this?
I don't even know an exact number. A lot.
It's gotta be
A lot of people.
Gotta be hundreds of them, huh?
Well, I had a lot of troopers there yesterday.
Well, what's the point of drinking like miles?
He said they want to eliminate people from evidence. The only way to do that is to get everybody's stuff.
I hate needles too. They gave me so many of them when I was younger. When I got older, I got to hate them.
Well, I imagine.
I'm like, I don't know if the doctor gave me a shot. In the last 6 months, I've been to the doctor to put blood sugar in 3 times now. I got a artery in my neck was partly clogged. Then I got high blood pressure. I'm on about 9 different pills.
For your blood pressure or
Blood pressure, cholesterol, and then I don't know what they call it. I don't know. It's something for to get that loosened up or whatever in my neck. I'm not sure. Then 2 weeks ago, then I got damn bronchitis and pneumonia, so I'm on medication for that. Then I was on an antidepressant for couldn't smoke it. Went on it. traffic just come on.
Yep.
Maybe should make it out now.
Should have enough to get there.
Fluids in her uterus. It was pushing it all against everything, the size of a softball area inside her. We had to take her up to Appleton and get surgery on her. Almost $1,800 just on a dog. But she's one of the kids, you know. But once you get attached to them, road in front of our house got two of our chihuahuas already. Got my German Shepherd. Got hit by cars.
Okay.
I had a pure-bred German Shepherd. Had over $1,000 in it. And I had a woman doing about 85 miles an hour in front of my house. Took it right out, and then I had to pay for her car. It was like $2,800 or something for the damages on her bumper, and then plus I had to bury my dog. Over by the shop.
In your garage?
No,
you get it at?
Hey, Joe, how you doing?
Dealership or just something?
Just running all over the place.
It's a certified.
1061 right now, so.
What dealership?
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I bought a car. Not the one at
Yeah,
one at Apple.
Yeah,
That was the other.
called earlier trying to reach you, but you were out. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I bought it at 16,000 on it.
Okay.
16,000 miles. Wanted something new for a change.
Yeah.
And I got a shits and giggles. I thought I'd call the bank and see if I could take it. See if I could take a loan home. God damn it, they said yes. But it's tough.
But either way,
You know, it's 30 days, you know, but it comes fast.
Oh, yeah.
Stand out to it, shouldn't it?
And it does.
Okay. Well, next week we get in-service money Tuesday, but during the evening, I'm available after, like, say, 5. And probably on Tuesday, I'm probably available a little earlier than that, because we'll probably cut off mid-afternoon so that people from other offices can get home. So I'm guessing that that plus tire, well, that's not much of a difference.
What's that? Yeah, I think coming up.
Okay, well, I'd be available
Next week, yeah.
But just get back in touch with me and let me know what works for you then.
Not this week, but maybe the next week.
How long will this place have a
Sounds good.
hold on? My daughter's got
Hey, good job, Joe.
I can't
Good
imagine
work
we
on
keep that very
breaking
long.
it down.
a couple of years or what? What are we talking about?
I'll check with my boss.
Have a good night, buddy. Bye-bye.
But this one ain't on hunting. My hunting one is in my accident car, my shop.
What do you got for a hunting gun?
30 on 6.
30 on 6.
Marksman. 300 yards right in the neck.
Yeah, scope on it.
Never can get a big buck.
Where do you usually go hunting? Where do you usually go hunting?
I'm from my dad. Double-decker tree stand there. I sit on the top. My daughter and my wife takes turns every other year. Then they sit on the bottom. This year's my wife's turn.
You got a lot of land up there in Crivets? Or how much land do you got up there in Crivets?
I have a long time. My dad and my mom.
85?
80 and 5.
Oh, 80 and a 5 acre.
20.
Alright, which way am I going?
Oh, you want it to go straight. You can't do it right now.
No, I think I'll be taking it.
After the gray one. I got one of these in the yard. I could use another one otherwise, but not on my side.
No, I don't need that to happen.
But this is a new one. This is
I think it's the whole 5.
This is all fun?
Yeah.
Maybe I have a different dash.
Well, it might be an 04. I can't remember how long we've had this one.
I'm getting ashes on you out back there?
No.
Oh, okay. cars as me. You know these roads like the back of your hand.
Like that.
You seen our yard, didn't you?
Yeah.
I picked up at least 90% of them. I wore one truck out already. Drove that one for, because it's 89, I drove it all the way up until 2004, I think. Yeah, that one had a lot of miles on it. Well, my problem was I went to 3 motors.
Oh, who was that girl that was standing next to the car? His wife. Well, we were all standing there together.
The one that came looking for the driver.
In the van.
Carla? That's Chuck's dog.
Okay. She said she was gonna meet us at the hospital. She could probably give me a ride back home.
Well, we could have brought our own.
Yeah.
This is just like a squad car then, huh?
Pretty much.
Set up just like a squad car.
Yeah. Doesn't have the cage, you know, between the bags.
This is just a regular car. It's like a big motor.
No, I don't think this does.
Yeah, I bought one of these about a month ago. Took a guardrail, took the whole side of the front wheel damaged everything. Took the guy out there. The guy's head off or something with the guardrail. They cut him out of the car. Yeah. Some of them wrecks, you'd be surprised. Sometimes you live out of them, sometimes you don't. I don't know where the safety is anymore.
There ain't no safety.
Well, plastic. You get a hard time cutting the front end off or something. Around the motors and bend back. You get a hard time cutting with a torch with all the plastic. Burns up. Yeah, I had to see the roller by me last night. God damn, we had channel 26 there. Couldn't have it. I wanted to get the hell out of here.
Not bad.
I just get so frustrated. Go to the store, people are looking at me funny. I went up during the last weekend, I went up to Green Bay to the mall to buy some sweatshirts for the kids. My daughter's wearing a sweatshirt from school, you know. We got an apron across the back. Oh, I guess you should have seen me. I made her turn it inside out. Enough of that.
Yeah, Jim.
I know they
Art.
had indicated they got a phone number to contact the ER. I say we just go right
ER?
to the ER. We'll be able
couple bad experiences with policemen, everything else in my younger days. And I just get scared. I'm trying to live a normal life now. And I got it pretty well situated down pat.
What's
I think he's yelling for somebody else here.
Is your name Bobby? I thought I heard Bobby.
Yeah, I think he was yelling for Bobby.
Oh, maybe over there?
That is
These guys usually hunt too or not?
yeah,
No?
do some hunting by my land.
Up there. No, ain't that where they got that CPD or is that part of it?
Yeah, they got that in our county.
Yeah. So then what, actually what you guys gotta do is just make sure everybody's here and gets the blood and
Right.
you see it done and this and that. That's what you gotta do.
Yep. After that, hopefully somebody will be around here and they can just try to get it done.
Is there a lot of people giving this time or
Everybody all at once.
just us?
Yeah.
I mean, just like the Averys or?
Um,
No?
I think it's everybody that lives there, so we can use that as elimination. You know what I mean? Oh, I'll let them out. Yeah, that's actually good.
Was that Bobby that just went walking in the hospital there a little while ago?
You were hollering at somebody, weren't
Yeah,
you?
Bobby.
I thought it was
The
Bobby.
other guys over there thought it was Bobby and they wanted to stop.
Okay, let's get it. You remember when I read you your Miranda rights? Okay, I read. Everything's still okay with that? We're still going to talk? Because now we're going to go through some questions about stuff.
Depends on the question, I guess.
Alright, well that's good. What can you tell us about that crusher in your yard?
The crusher?
Uh-huh.
It's not ours.
Who owns it?
Nor the salvage.
Okay. Now who does the crushing in the cars in your yard?
Huh?
Who crushes the cars with that crusher?
Paul Norb was crushing cars.
Paul Norb? Is
Yeah.
that his name?
Yeah.
That's his last name?
Yeah.
Paul Norb?
Yeah.
Okay. Does he always crush the cars or do other people crush the cars?
No, I did some down there. I crushed some cars down there.
How many cars did you crush in a week?
You know what?
How many cars did you crush?
I crushed the one what we had down there.
How many was that?
I don't even know. 3 truckloads.
3 truckloads of cars. So approximately how many cars?
There's 20 cars on a truckload.
Does anybody else crush cars besides you and Paul?
Steve crushed that one that was in the crusher. There was a Jeep, I think, in the crusher.
He crushed that one.
Yeah.
Did he crush any other cars?
I don't know. He might have crushed 1 or 2 in between, but I don't know if he did or not. I'm not sure.
Is that normal for Steve to crush cars, or is that your job?
No, it's not really my job. I hate it.
You don't like crushing cars?
No. gets boring. It gets boring. You know.
Is the guy that crushes the car, is he responsible for taking out the motor and all that, and getting it prepping it? Or does somebody else do that?
No, it depends. Depends on the car or whatever. Yeah. Sometimes we just drain fluids and that, and then it goes in too with the motor.
So sometimes you don't take out anything out of the car, you just put the car in the crusher and take out the fluids, you're saying?
Yeah.
And then just let it
Freon or whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
And tires.
Anybody else besides Paul, you, and Steve that would crush vehicles?
Not that I know. I don't think so. Well, it sits down in the pit, you know, 5 o'clock, I go home. I don't know. So I don't know.
You keep a log on which cars you crush?
No,
Aren't you supposed to?
I don't know. We don't know. And in my department, I think I don't know. I think we keep track of how many we get rid of. And then we eliminate them. See, these are all older ones. You don't have to do nothing with these yet. You know, with serial numbers and that, and delete them and that.
Okay.
So we don't got none of that hassle. But we do take a number, I think, well, we got all the paperwork and everything when they go to where we send them.
So you document them when? When does the documentation and you crush the car occur?
And it goes over the scale, gets weighed, and then it goes. I think we go by according to the load. I don't know.
Somebody told me you were the guy that crushes the cars mainly. Is that accurate?
What do you mean?
That you basically run the car crusher.
Well, I did on them last ones. I did on the piles.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you would be familiar with.
I don't know.
You'd be familiar with crushing the cars, how to do it, stuff like that. Is that right?
Well, I'll do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
Do you leave that?
Mostly it's just a push button. And it's a remote.
Do you ever leave a car in the crusher and just leave it down? The thing on it?
No.
That's not normal.
Huh?
You wouldn't do that?
No, I usually don't leave them in the crusher. I usually take them. Well, I usually finish a bundle, or otherwise is what you call it. Sometimes there's 3 in a bundle. Sometimes there's 4 in a bundle. Sometimes there's 5 in a bundle. It depends on the size of the vehicle. You know, if it's a small compact car, or if it's a mid-size, or it's a full-size. Depends on how it goes in the trailer.
So there's not any good reason to leave the arm down when the car's in there. Does that wreck the crusher? Would you leave the bar down on it? Leave that thing down on it?
No, no, don't wreck the crusher.
I don't understand. I'm sorry to interrupt. You said sometimes 3, 4, maybe 5. What do you mean by that?
Bundle.
Cars? Bundles of what?
Huh?
Bundles of what?
Car.
Just make it 2 right away.
Bundles of cars.
Yeah. You guys crush that at one time.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. In a full size, then you take them out. You know what I mean?
I see.
Then otherwise you crush
So you're talking by, when you say bundle of 3 cars that have been crushed stacked on top of one another.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
Crush
sorry.
them all at once.
I didn't understand what that meant.
Where do these cars, before they go in the crusher, where do you put them? Is there a madness method to the... You seem pretty organized, like you usually have transmissions in one spot. You got something over here, you got crushed cars in a different spot of the lot. Okay.
What do
So if you
usually
have
go
cars that are waiting to be crushed, where are they
They
usually
usually go into to our new building there. You know, our new teardown building, the blue one.
The blue building
Mm-hmm.
that's going there? Walk me through the process of when a car comes in.
Huh?
Walk me through how that.
It sits over on the side,
Car comes in, who take, and
then if there's freon in it or something, it gets marked, a guy comes out, and when we get a couple of them together, if we get like 10 cars with freon in it, a guy comes out and drains the freon off them. They don't go nowhere unless the freon's taken off.
okay, so they sit in the blue shed or up?
No, they sit right outside up on the top there,
Okay,
next to the fence.
that fenced in area?
Yep.
They would sit up there. When do they go down to the pit?
Well, it depends. I mean, it depends on if they get crushed or not. A lot of them don't. You know, a lot of them just go into the garage and get the, well, if they got good motors, then we don't drain no oil. And a lot of them, we pull the motors otherwise.
Okay. But cars that are going to be crushed?
Crushed, they get set on the, they get checked for freon. If you don't got no freon in it, then they get set on the top, on the other side of the cars that we're gonna keep.
And where is that? Kind of describe that.
Oh, right up on the top, right left of the hill going down into the pit.
The cars down by the pit, are those cars that are going to be crushed if they're down by the pit? Or you drive them all the way from the top down?
On the top.
You got to just explain to me a little bit better about
They're not
on the top. What does that mean? What is on the top?
That means that they're only on the, when you pull in, you got the good cars next to the fence, and then there's a roadway going down in the pit, and then there's another piece to the south of that, on the top yet, where there's ground and everything, where it ain't a gravel pit.
Right.
That's where them cars go if there's nothing left to them. Them are for the crusher. Then, from there, then they go into the the blue building, and get dismantled.
So, I'm just going to say one more way, maybe a different way, because I'm not really getting it. I'm not understanding it clearly. Okay. Do you put cars next to the car crusher when they need to be crushed? Yes or no?
Yeah.
So you just stack up the cars or drive them down there, and then
With the loader, yeah.
how do you determine when you're going to crush it? How do you determine when you're going to crush it?
We usually don't crush. Just that this crusher was here, and we got rid of like 100 or 125 of them about a month and a half ago, and he never came and got his crusher. So, and he told us, he actually told me, if I wanted to use it, I could, and put some on the side for later or whatever.
You put some cars on the side for
Yeah,
later?
but-
What cars on the side did you put for later?
Them are the ones that's crushed. Them are for later.
Okay,
So, otherwise, so Paul can come in, we can just load them up, and he can be
I'm
gone.
talking about cars prior to being crushed. Where would those go? You got to set them down by the crusher someplace. Where would the cars be?
Yeah.
There's a bunch of cars by that line of, there's like a wood line, and there's a bunch of cars lined up right down there. South of the crusher.
Them ain't crusher cars.
Those aren't crusher cars?
There ain't no crushing cars down there except for the ones being crushed.
Tell me about Friday. There was two guys that came down, Krieger and I guess my notes, we didn't know that, but Krieger and a Mott. They came to see you Friday morning. What did they want?
Joe? And
Joe Mott
David.
and Dave Krieger came to see you Friday morning.
Where was I? I don't
You were
remember.
there at work.
I don't remember.
They wanted something out of the yard or something.
Oh, for his front hub? I think so. I'm not sure what I was doing. I might have been working on the top there.
Did you talk to him?
I don't know if I did or not. I seen him.
You seen him Friday
Seen him there.
morning?
Yeah, I think so.
Who were they talking
Where
to
was
if
I?
they weren't talking to you?
They were talking to Steve or Chuck, I think. Oh, I know what I was doing. I was picking cars up.
Okay.
I was picking junkers up from another place of business, junkers. And I was in the loader, and they came in, and he pointed, back. Well, I got a couple vehicles like his in the back corner, like down by Barb.
Okay.
And then they went back there. Him and David went back. He just pointed. I knew what he meant. He was gonna go check on that park or whatever, because I didn't get a chance to get it off or anything. So they went back there.
Went back where?
Back on the top, by Barb.
Okay.
In our fenced-in area up back for the vehicles, in the last row there. That's where the vehicles are, like his.
Okay. And they went to get a what?
I think it was a front hub for the four-wheel drive. It's just a piece of aluminum that slips over the axle run before the tire goes on.
And they were just walking back there by themselves, or Steve was
They
with
drove
them?
back there.
Where was your other brothers when they were drove
I
back?
think they were up in the garage.
Were they helping them out?
Huh?
Were they helping them out?
No, I don't think so.
So they just did
I
that
think
by
I seen
themselves?
Chuck out there. He talked to him first, and then he just made a circle, and then Chuck walked back into the blue building.
And where was Steve?
And I think he was in the blue building.
What were they doing?
I wasn't there. I was moving cars from Mishpah Auto. I had 6 of them to pick up.
Okay.
And then I would bring them in, and I'd load them with the loader, set them there, and then leave again. And then I didn't see them guys after that, because I left right away again. And then when I got back the next time, I think they were gone.
This is by the fenced-in area. There's a car in there. They were interested in getting a hub off of?
Yeah.
Or not down, you said down by bars, but not actually all the way down by bars.
Right next to her fence,
Right.
down by Barb.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a fence that goes all the way
There's a
down.
high fence, and then there's just that
Low
kind of
fence?
outside,
Yeah, inside of that low fence.
inside of the low fence.
Okay.
You want some more water?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Yep, just put it right there. Yeah, a little sensor in front. Weird for myself.
Weird.
Obviously, we're looking into all aspects of the death of Teresa Hallbach, okay? And her vehicle being found in your yard, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it's
I
a shame
understand.
that, everybody takes it personal, but you think about if that was your kid that was murdered,
Yeah.
you'd want us to do everything possible
Right.
to ask everything about what happened there.
Right.
Take us through the time. Has anybody told you anything about that, Earl?
No.
Do you know anything about it that you haven't told any of the other investigators?
No. It's a puzzling thing to me because me and my brother-in-law, we were rabbit hunting Wednesday night. We stole my mom's golf cart out of her garage. We walked the cop, and then we got the golf cart, and then we drove down in the pit. He wanted to know if there was anything down in the pit. I said, I haven't seen a rabbit down there, but instead of walking, I said, well, let's take the golf cart. So then we just took the golf cart down there, and we drove right through that same spot where that vehicle was sitting Wednesday night, and it wasn't there. That's what it's really...
Brother, or is that?
No, brother-in-law.
Your brother-in-law.
Brother-in-law, yeah.
Who was that?
That was Robert. Fabian.
You drove right where that car was.
Yeah.
You're talking, Teresa disappeared on Monday. You're talking that Wednesday?
That vehicle was not there.
The vehicle wasn't there.
No.